Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is the last day for this drive, what we're gonna take with the club. And I was thinking which car to take. I got several options, but I think we're gonna take well, not the Trabant or the electric go-kart or the DeSoto. We're gonna go with the little Fiat Spider. This little Fiat Spider's name is Tony. Fix it again, Tony. So let's start it up and head out. The sun is coming up.
Hot August night and the leaves hanging down and the grass on the ground smelling sweet. Move up the road to the outside of town and the sound of that good gospel beat. Sits a ragged tent where there ain't no trees, and that gospel group telling you and me it's love, brother, love, save brother, love's traveling salvation show. Pack up the babies and grab the old ladies and everyone goes, 'cause everyone knows brother loves show. Room gets suddenly still, and when you'd almost bet you could hear yourself sweat, he walks in. Eyes black as coal, and when he lifts his face, every ear in the place is on him. Starting soft and slow, like a small earthquake, and when he lets go, half the valley shakes. It's love, brother, love, save brother, love's traveling salvation show. Pack up the babies and grab the old ladies, and everyone goes, 'cause everyone knows that brother loves show. Hallelujah, brothers. I said, brothers, now you got yourself two good hands.
We got to our meeting point at a church parking lot. Let's see who else came today.
I can actually drive. Because I couldn't drive the Corvette. My legs aren't long enough to do the clutch, and the seats don't move. So.
Oh man, that is beautiful. What year is that?
24.
Oh, it's a new, brand new.
No, 2014.
Oh, I started with that.
2014 or 2017. 2014, I think.
Oh, gee, that is.
Now we know that that beautiful Ferrari is a 2014. It's a very nice edition. It just looks like a great driving car. But let's look around. What else we got? Here's a very nice jet black Bentley. Yeah, most of the parts for this Bentley is coming from Volkswagen, and that doesn't change the fact that it's beautifully made and it's a very nice looking car. This paint job is just incredible. I had a friend in Houston who had an SS version of that car, who a very buttoned up MG. Looks like it's really cold, probably doesn't have too much of a heating in it. And look at this E-Type. It's an E-Type coupe. Very nice car. It's an iconic car. When I was a kid, I always were dreaming about one of these. It's got a very super long nose, a very small little cockpit, and then this rear door opens to the side, not up like most of the station wagons, because this is a coupe, not a station wagon. Then we got a BMW Roadster and a cop car with donuts on it. How stylish. You know, you can't have a cop car without any donuts. Thank you very much for buying us breakfast. Although this club was concentrating around British cars, now more and more American cars are showing up. We'll concentrate on the drive and the companionship. but still there is a very nice British car. You can't be more British than with a Rolls-Royce. Look at this thing. And it's got a suicide door where you can, when you open it up, it opens backwards. Gigantic panels, very straight, like not even a speck of dust on it. It's really hard to keep this car clean. And look at this nice statue on the front. Oops, I didn't want it to take it, I promise. Well, it looks like it's hid it from me and it beeped on me. Yeah, I promise I'm not gonna go too close to you again. Bye. And some more exciting cars, a 911 Turbo, an Abarth Fiat, and a Triumph in the British Racing Green with a nice white stripe on the front, and an almost brand new Mercedes-Benz, and a four-door Porsche, which is an exact opposite of a car just like this one. This is a Targa. I used to see these when I was importing my Trabant Sim when they were brand new at the Volkswagen port in Germany. They were waiting for shipment. What a magnificent car.
This is my 2015 Porsche 911 Targa 4S. I've had it for about a year. It's a 7-speed. I've really just wanted a turbo. My father just got a turbo. Got it about 2 months ago, and so this is kind of my baby now. So that's what I've been sticking with.
How much do you drive this car? Like, how often?
I'd say about every weekend. I'd say that's about how often it's driven.
What kind of other cars did you have in the past?
I've had BMW 4 Series, typically. I had 2 of those, and I have a 944, a 1986 944 Turbo.
And back to England. Another nice driving car, a Triumph. Looks like they came with the top down. The sun is out, but looks like there is a nice big blanket in there just in case. It must be really cold with the top down. We even had our top up on the little Fiat we drove. One thing sticks out on this car is the beautiful original Redline tires. Look at the way it looks. Very nice. And staying in Great Britain, there is a modern day British supercar, a Lotus. Not PDK. A PDK is a Porsche transmission. As I understand, it's a Porsche double clutch transmission. So he's advertising that this car does not have a Porsche double clutch transmission. For whatever reason, that was the license plate. Thanks to the owner, he actually explained that to me because I didn't know either. Other people were wondering about that license plate too, but you got to be a supercar expert to know what the meaning of that. But this car is just awesome. All of our drive starts with a driver's meeting. People are already getting together and waiting for that. I'm hoping that my son will listen to it because I keep taking videos of these cars. Like this one over here. This is a very interesting Mercedes. It's a G-Class. G-Class started in '79. First they made it for military use, and then later on they become a luxury model. So these cars are actually really super expensive, not especially if it's an AMG. AMG is the tuning branch, high performance branch of Mercedes-Benz.
That's some kind of wind. Yeah. I do.
Assuming they're trying to drive this Ferrari with the top down, probably heating gonna be on, but they're installing that windscreen on the back. That's gonna help a lot in this cold weather. Look at this engine, you know, it has to be red. If it's Ferrari, it goes very well with the white, the black, and the red parts. So there's a Bosch battery. Now we know what's gonna go bad the first in this car. I had 2 of those batteries went bad in the new Volkswagens we had before. And looks like the horse is ready to roll. It's very interesting to me to see European cars modified for the American market. So all the bottom of the front bumpers, they actually being modified to be a lot higher than the European versions because of this American concrete parking blocks. So when they park, they wouldn't pull off the front bumper as they backing off from those blocks. After a short driver's meeting, we are ready to go.
Painted red, the stripe was white, it was 18 feet from the bow to the stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta, I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on a shine, put on a motor, built out of love, made for the water. Ran her for years till her transom got rotten, a piece of my childhood that'll never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn her sharp and I'd make it whine. He'd say, you can't beat the way an old wood boat rides. Just a little lake across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me drive. Just an old half-ton short bed Ford my uncle bought new in '64. Daddy got it right, cause the engine was smoking, couple of burnt valves and he had it going. He'd let me drive her and we'd haul off a load down a dirt strip where we'd dump trash off a thick tin road. I'd sit up in the seat and stretch my feet out to the pedals, smiling like a hero that just received his medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford with 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would press that clutch and I'd keep it right. And he'd say, a little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was Mario Andretti when Daddy let me drive. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at our home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their file and pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, it's just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And he'd say, turn it left and steer it right. Straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley by the river where we'd ride, but I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me drive. When Daddy let me drive. Oh, he let me drive. She's just an old plywood boat with a 75 Johnson with electric choke.
This song from Alan Jackson is just totally summarizes what I'm trying to give to my kids with all these old cars. Fortunately, we got enough place to drive around even without a driver's license inside the property lines. My daughter is driving that Model T since she was 5 years old, and then so as her buggy, she barely was able to reach the pedals when she was already driving it in the backyard in Texas. And it's just, I think it's just a great feeling to me. Surprisingly, my daughter actually likes cars more than my son, but these drives, what we're going on here, it's really helped me to involve my son in one way or another to go out on drives. And most importantly, gives me an excuse to get him out of the computer, from front of his computer, and actually see the world around him.
Say my mammy left me the same day that she had me. Said she hit the road and never once looked back. And I just thought I'd mention my grandma's old age pension is the reason why I'm standing here today. I got all my country learning, milking and churning, picking cotton, raising hay and baling hay.
the sun came up. It was a sleepless night. I even took a day off, but it won't alright. Oh, nothing's getting done. The workers didn't show. It's just like you're never here, and so I go. So I'm on my way. I'm going to Milano, get a Giovanni and some sweet Italian love. So I'm on my way. I'm going to Milano, get a Giovanni and some sweet Italian love. So I'm on my way. I'm going to Milano, get a Giovanni and some sweet Italian love.
How long has this been going on? How long has this been going on? Well, if friends with the fancy persuasion don't admit that it's part of a scheme, but I can't help but have my suspicion, 'cause I ain't quite as dumb as I seem. And you said you was never intending to break up our scene in this way, but there ain't any use in pretending. It could happen to us any day. How long has this been going on? How long has this been going on?
It only took a minute for my finger to find my daily dose of destiny under my sign. My eyes just about popped out of my head and said the stars were stacked against you, girl. Get back in bed. I feel lucky. I feel lucky, yeah. No Professor Doom gonna stand in my way. I feel lucky today. Well, I strolled down to the corner, gave my numbers to the clerk. The pot's 11 million, so I called in sick to work. I bought a pack of Camels, a burrito, and a Parks. Crossed against the light, made a beeline for the park. The sky began to thunder, wind began to moan. I heard a voice above me saying, girl, you better get back home. But I feel lucky. Oh, 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 I feel lucky. Tropical depression gonna steal my sun away. I feel lucky today. Now 11 million later, I was sitting at the bar. I bought the house a double and the waitress a new car. Dwight Yoakam's in the corner, trying to catch my eye. Lyle Lovett's right beside me with his hand upon my thigh.
We just reached the halfway point. It's called Boonesboro. That was a huge car show the previous weekend. It's called the Boonesboro Boogie, which I also recorded, and I'm making the video of it right now. Coming out, we turned the wrong way. My son was navigating, so I guess I missed the driver's meeting, so everybody's turning left instead of right like we did. during the summer months, each month a different club member or club members put together a drive for the club. This month, the last club drive was organized by Missy and Lucy and Moody. Thank you very much. They named this drive the Sterling British Motoring Society Country Road Tour. And this tour will end up in this beautiful place called the Chenault Vineyards. It's in Richmond, Kentucky, and we're just heading up on the hill, just about to get there. And they organized us a very, very good lunch. Thank you very much again. This is going to be the end of the tour. I'm going to look at the cars again, have some lunch, and just I recorded some of the cars departing from the place. I never knew that there were vineyards in Kentucky, but this place looks awesome. Looks like some of the people has arrived already, so let's go and park and then look around. Now let's look at this Lotus a little bit closer. I thought he's gonna leave me in the dust at one of the stoplights, but I heard his exhaust was open all the way, but yeah, he couldn't get away too much. So I'm really proud of my little Fiat. Perhaps he didn't step on the gas all the way through.
Go ahead. I got the door.
This looks like a wonderful place. Sometimes they do wedding parties and other organized events as well, like our club visit. So he was able to buy your booze at the counter. Of course, me and William's not going to drink anything. William is too young and I have to drive. Hopefully, maybe once he can actually drive, then I can drink something in these places. There are some gift ideas which you can actually buy here, sort of like a gift shop. And then, of course, they have the wine, which you can buy as well, like some wine, nice looking wine glasses and other things. But we're standing in line for the lunch and really excited what we're gonna see. My son is vegetarian and he was able to find things to eat. Sometimes it's really hard to cater for all the people because sometimes not everybody likes everything. But it was such a nice big variety here that even my vegetarian picky son was able to find really good food. So again, Missy and Lucy, and thank you very much. You guys did great. I couldn't miss the dessert table too. It's just over the top. It's really cool. So I'm used to European desserts, which are kind of different than here, but these were great. These were really nice. As we were sitting out in the patio, you can see the vineyard, and they actually have grapes here. I couldn't believe it. Really nice. I've asked our club president to say a few words.
My name is Dale Tork. I'm president of the Sterling British Motoring Society, and we've just completed our last club drive of the year. The club does 8 monthly drives from March through October when we take our winter break. So our next drive won't be until March of next year. We do them on the 3rd Saturday of the month, except for July. On the 3rd Saturday of July is the Keeneland Concours, and I think we have 6 judges, 5 members of the planning committee, and the executive director that are all members of our British Car Club. We had 28 cars for the October drive, which is a little down from our normal number. We did set a new record this year in August with 41 cars and over 80 people that went on the August drive. This year we also set a record in the club's contribution to the Kentucky Children's Hospital. This year it was $4,500.
This is a brand spanking new Mercedes-Benz, and look at how the top is working on it. It's basically very similar to my 1981 107 SL, except you don't have to do anything, it does it for you. On my 107, it's like a very complicated thing. It takes about a good 5 minutes to do the exact same thing what you just seen here. Very nice car. Now while we edit, let's look at how the Ferrari does the same thing. The whole trunk comes to the back, and then all these things pop up and they actually folded on top of each other. So let's go put the first one down, trunk back, back part back. Crazy. It's incredible. I love these things, the way they work. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, it's what a beautiful car. And now let's look at the other way. Let's put it down. So everything folds up on the front, opens the back, and let's put it in the trunk. Well, you don't really need to go grocery shopping with a car like this anyway. So who needs to put anything in the trunk? Great.
Safe flights. See ya.
Now check this out. How do you put the target top away on a Porsche? This is how. It's alive. Thank you for watching and see you guys next Friday with something else. Bye.